And a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. The Yanks will attempt to cap this 4-game series with a sweep. That's coming up next. James Paxton will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than, D-Row, win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Outside, that lays off 1-0. Andres stands at first with 1 out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-2 hit in the air down the left field line. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Randy Franco gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Mazzara. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Batting second, the center fielder, Albert.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
LeMahieu over at second. Judge is over at first with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1 the count now. Line drive to center field. Shields is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So 2 on with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Ramirez.
And that's in there for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Here's Rougned Odor now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
3-1 to him now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, no one really likes getting flunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Ronald Guzman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's just 2 for 9. And that's taken for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And 2. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home
Yankees,
half of the second.
the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young super.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now to the plate, DeAndre Rudolph. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over.
Leading off the
first pitch coming. Here it is. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Late that time for a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. Coming up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Nope. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Here comes the first pitch.
LeMahieu.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The center fielder, number 40, Albert Almora.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes to Shields. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now back.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazzara sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Popped up. Ramirez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Line drive to center field. To Shields is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Rougned Odor. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First 2 minutes. In the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1.
That ball went out.
High and deep down the left field line. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter. Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lazar is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft. Grounder for the out.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Bases are empty. Here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again, Nomar Mazara. He was pumped with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-1 to him now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
The count now at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Guzman at second with 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers 1. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First offering on its way. This pitch is popped up. Ramirez waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 14.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A ball and a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So next to the plate for Texas, Xander Bogaerts will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it comes. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Up next for the Rangers, Jose Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Gallo, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tommy Canley takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Tommy Canley.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rangers lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
The last at bat, Matty D, we've heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Misses, ball 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Adore. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara has been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. The first base.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher.
Digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Murray Rocha will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Murray Rocha.
Digging in, Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Now at the plate, DeAndre Rudolph, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
The center fielder.
He's set and the pitch.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
The 1-0. Late square, and this is popped up. And there's 1 away. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side. Andujar's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. So the Bronx Bombers leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Zach McAllister is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 22, Zach McAllister.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee
Now
order.
batting.
Digging in,
The second
DJ
baseman,
LeMahieu. So
DJ.
far 2 for 3 in this one.
LeMahieu.
Popped straight up. In comes Mazzara, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, talk about having a pretty
Now
special
batting.
game. That's
The
his
center
third
fielder,
single of
Albert.
the game, D-Row. 3 for
Almora.
4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54. Aroldis.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter. The second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazzara. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mazzara.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and the Yankees finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. James Paxton earns his first win of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Randy Franco pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Our
For
final
more,
line
make your
score
way
this
over to
afternoon.
theshownation.com.
First for the victorious